Today I'm training abs and core. I'll do some cardio on my rower out in the garage, and I've got a few Q&As. When I train abs, I prefer body weight only. The abdominal muscles are just like any other muscle and will increase size and thickness when resistance is added. So instead, my focus is on core endurance. Each weightlifting set lasts roughly 45 seconds. So not only do you need to have the strength to get into the correct posture, but you need to be able to maintain that posture over time. Full body versus a body part split, which is better? As long as exercise volume is equated, it comes down to personal preference. One is not better than the other, but I can tell you this. If you're training with a body part split, and you miss back and bicep day, your back and biceps don't receive any stimulus that week. If you're training with a full body program and you miss one workout, your back and biceps will still receive some stimulus through the other workouts. So if you struggle with consistency, a full body program can be best, and that's why I share it most frequently here on my channel. Funny question in on Instagram, do you ever eat dessert? Sure I do, regularly, but in a small amount. I can make it fit into my total calories for the day. I actually use a macro tracking app, and it's called Macro Factor. Now, I'm not endorsed, this is not sponsored, I am not paid, I have no savings code. I pay for the app Macro Factor. It's really cool. I can scan with my phone the barcode on the back of the brownie mix and then cut the serving size indicated on the packaging, and I know exactly how much carbs and fats, realistically zero protein, are contributing to my daily count for the day. The good news about adding muscle is metabolically active, meaning it has a calorie requirement. So my body needs a greater amount of calories per day than someone else who has less muscle, more fat, but weighs the same as me. So one more reason to eat for muscle growth. The next question was about collagen. If I take a collagen supplement, does it count towards my protein amount for the day? Yes, it does, but it usually tends to be a pretty small amount. But here's the thing that I say in response. Gram for gram, protein powder, at least here in Canada, is much less expensive than a collagen supplement. So why wouldn't you just take protein powder? It's less expensive, and generally you're consuming a greater amount per serving. The last thing I wanted to mention is I've been getting a couple of emails about one-on-one personal training. Is that a service that I provide? So I have a family with 2 children still living at home. I have a full-time career outside fitness. I'm managing my social media platforms, my YouTube channel. So unfortunately, there's no time to take on one-on-one coaching at this time. So I greatly appreciate the interest. I do believe that there is an advantage to working one-on-one with a trainer to get either a program designed specifically for you, especially if you have a health condition or an injury. But that's not a service I provide currently. If that changes in the future, I'll definitely start promoting it online. So now I'm going to head over to the mat, and I'm going to show you a couple of my favorites when it comes to training the abs and core. This is my favorite for the upper abs. By bringing the feet together and letting the knees fall out, it'll remove any assistance from the hip flexors. Upper abs need to do all the work. For the low abs, I want to raise the hips to try and touch the same imaginary spot on the ceiling. You don't want to use momentum, slow and with control. This doesn't have to be a huge movement, just some movement. A reverse crunch to leg extension. So bring the knees into the chest, then slowly roll down the spine, extending the legs out. Keep the back pressed into the ground as you extend out. The crossbody reach is a great exercise because it works the upper abs to raise the shoulder up, the low abs to raise the leg up, and the obliques by crossing the arms over the body. The goal isn't to bring the arm out, but rather slice it right along that thigh. So I really feel that in the side abdominal area. The goal of core and ab work from a weightlifting perspective is to assist you to maintain each weightlifting posture for time. So start where you're at in terms of reps and sets. Maybe that's 1 set of 8 reps, maybe that's 2 sets of 12 reps, or maybe that's 3 sets of 15 reps, but work to increase the number of reps and sets over time. I hope this is helpful. See you soon.